Today I am joined by Frank the Tank Disbrow from Michael and Son, and we are hopping on doing a quick video just to talk about things that you can be considering with your HVAC, with your systems, any germ zapping tips he might have to keep air quality nice and high in your house, and other things that you should be thinking about doing with your HVAC as we lead into the spring and summer. So hello, Frank the Tank.
Hey, Danielle, how are you?
I'm good. How are you?
Excellent, excellent.
Awesome.
Just out
So,
here on the road in the rain. It's awesome.
yeah.
Can't wait.
So I know you've actually put in some things in my own house. So I have personal experience with working with you guys. But can you tell me any questions that you guys are getting in terms of how to increase the air quality in your house and any of those germ zapping things that you can add to your systems that people might be interested in?
Oh, absolutely. We've come out with a new lab tested UV system. I know there's a zillion on the market, but they're usually kind of marginal on the wattage. And this is 180 microwatts. What's that mean to anybody else on the planet? Nothing, right? But what it means is the CDC says that UVC at 110 microwatts kills stuff flying through the air. Any lower than that, it only kills it on surfaces. So we've got a UV that I just put in my house that zaps germs, viruses, bacteria, anything that gets through your filter with UVC, and therefore it's actually sanitizing the air flow, not just the equipment.
Gotcha.
And then we also have this polarized media filter that actually it attracts dust to it. So we catch more and then we zap more. So we have the cleanest air possible.
So that, I just keep calling it the germ zapper. I know that there's probably a more technical term for it, but can those
No, that's what we're marketing it as.
the
This
germ zapper?
germ zapper.
You can thank me later. So
Germ zapper 5000, of course, because
not the 3000 version. We're now at the
oh
5000.
no.
So
Exactly.
can that be added to any type of system, or are there stipulations with what type of system it works best with?
It can be added to any system out there. There are multiple configurations depending on the system that may have to be applied, but they all come in the box. So it's just the guy shows up and no matter what you have, he can do it. I just always like to see it first, and whether that's, a picture. Now, in today's society, send me a picture of the whole system and I'll tell you where I'm going to put it.
Gotcha.
I don't have to be in your house. But yes, it's any centralized forced air system. So heat pump, furnace, even oil forced air, it can be added to.
Okay. So on that note then, if you're doing more things virtually, can you give us an idea of what sort of PPE you guys are using?
Yeah, absolutely.
What's kind of changed about how you guys are running your calls and running the business?
Well, one of the major changes is you don't see my face when I'm in your house. So we're all masked up, wearing gloves, and then everything gets wiped down before and after I go into a house. So this is a Clorox wipe, right? The booties we've worn for years.
Yeah.
That just makes sure that we're not tracking more stuff into your house. But also, I'm a kind of a freak about it. I clean myself down when I'm done with work so that I don't bring anything in the house.
Yeah.
But also, each house I go into, I want to make sure I'm not sharing anything.
Yeah.
And I'm not leaving with anything.
Yeah. Yeah.
But we've also gone to our tablet. We can virtually sign. So, Danielle, let's say you want to add another UV light, right? I can send you the document to sign on your phone so you don't even touch my tablet. That's pretty cool.
Yeah.
It's sort of like DocuSign, but it's a little bit different.
Okay.
But it's the same concept, and we've never had to do that before. We would just turn the tablet around and say, hey, sign right here.
Right. Yeah.
Some clients are like, I don't care, I'm signing. That's fine. And I'm going to wash the tablet afterwards. But exactly. I can't, every night I come home, I have to clean it with the lens cleaner.
Yeah.
Because so much
Yeah.
whatever stuff leaves on it that I'm like I can't even barely see the words. But for the vast majority of us, we're concerned about touching stuff that you own,
Right.
right? So now we've broken that barrier so we can do it all virtually. Now, the hard part about my business is a lot of what I have to do, I actually have to measure things and see them in person. But what I want to do is be able to isolate myself from that experience so that the customer's safe, I'm safe, but I still can see their equipment and make sure we got the right fit for a replacement or a fix or what have you.
Yeah. Yeah. So with that, the kind of the two part, the germ zapper with the filter. So in terms of people changing their filter, should they be changing their filters more frequently if they don't have one of these high level, kind of supplemental parts to their system?
If you have the super uh, Zapper 5000, as we're calling it now, you change your filter once every 3 months. Okay. But if you have a standard 1-inch filter, um, I want it changed every month. It doesn't matter if you spent $12 on it or $2 on it. It's an every month change because the $12 one, the pleated one, actually is good at catching big stuff that you can see,
Yeah.
but it clogs up real quick.
Yeah.
The $2 one, it does okay, but stuff's still going through it, but it doesn't clog up as much. It just gets really nasty, dirty, so it's time to change it.
Yeah.
So, what does that do? It impacts the life of your system. So if you don't change it monthly, just plan on putting $1,000 aside every month so that when you need to replace it, you'll have the money for me.
Yeah. Now those bigger filters,
A presumptive close, maybe, I don't know.
with those bigger filters, is it true that it puts more stress on the system? So you're actually better off using the cheaper, thinner filters, but changing them more frequently.
If you don't change them correctly, you're absolutely right.
Okay.
It's a thing called static pressure. Again, you don't care about static pressure. I do. I'm the engineer, right? Static pressure is how much friction's on that motor turning.
Yeah.
More friction, the more it wears out. It's sort of like your tires. If you're peeling rubber to get started, you're burning up your tires. You don't want to burn up the engine inside your fan
Yeah.
motor for you, blowing all that good air around the house.
Yeah. Okay. Okay. So next question. Why is it important to wash down the outside unit at this time of year? Or
Oh,
in general?
well, yeah, this is the perfect time of year because we're about to go into cooling season. And there is several studies out there, but a 20th of an inch of buildup on the coil itself drops its efficiency by 40%.
Wow.
Just think your outdoor unit sitting there getting dusty, dirty, pollen. If it's yellow,
Yeah.
you've got more than a 20th of an inch, right? So it's easy. You turn up your hose, get it on the high blasty spray, and just spray the grill on the outside. And then if you can, spray the inside, and you'll watch the yellow and the dirt and everything just come down to the bottom of the unit and just be on the ground at your feet.
Yeah.
That is going to give you better air transfer through the compressor because that coil is designed to shed heat. Well, the more air I can get through it, the faster I shed that heat.
So
So
just
the
a
more
garden
I
hose.
become. Say that again?
Normal garden hose.
Normal garden hose. If you
No,
don't have
no
the
big
little
power
fancy
washer.
nozzle,
No
no
power.
power wash.
No power.
No power wash.
Okay.
Garden
I
hose.
assume that. I just want to clarify for everybody.
When you remember when you were 12 and you put your thumb on the end of the garden hose and you got that spray out of the thing,
Like that.
you can do. Just you have a flashback to your youth. You'll smile, you'll laugh, and you'll be doing something for your HVAC.
Okay. All right. So that one
I'm all about
is
capturing my youth. I'm still trapped in this body.
yeah.
And I'm like 13 years old.
So that's something that everybody can do now and should do now with the way that the pollen count.
Absolutely.
Okay.
Yep.
All right. So my final question, why? This has bugged me for years. Why does turning up your thermostat 1 degree, just one, save you money?
All right. So here's the deal. whatever you set let's say that you're a 70 gal. Okay, you like it 70 in the summer.
Okay.
If you go to 71, you're really not going to perceive a difference in temperature in your body. Now, your mind is going to say you're 1 degree hotter,
Okay.
but your body's not going to experience anything different. That is going to save you 3% of your energy cost. So if you decide I'm going to be brave and go to 72 this year, you're going to save 6%.
Don't tell
So
them that. Don't. We have this.
I will not.
Yeah.
I will not tell Big C what's
not
going on.
This part of this video. Okay. So 3% per degree. Is that really what it comes down to? Okay.
Right.
Okay.
Let's just say I keep mine at 74.
Okay. That's a little high, but all right.
But I also have a super awesome system that makes that feel really, really cold. And that's a conversation for another day.
Yeah.
But if you can go 1 degree, you save yourself 3%.
Okay. Okay. Actually, so I lied. My final question ties back to the first question, which is if you put these awesome Germ Zapper 5000s on there and you don't clean your air ducts, is that like, do you suggest that if you're putting these awesome Germ Zappers on there that you should clean your ducts first?
I would say that cleaning your ducts before if you haven't done it in the last 3 years, absolutely. Every 3 to 5 years, and it depends on you. All right. Right now I have 2 kids still left at home. Well, they're stuck at home. I have 2 dogs, and I'm not the cleanest person. I just go around, throw dirt around the house. So I clean my ducts every 3 years.
Okay.
If you are fastidious, it's you and your spouse or whomever, and you don't have any pets, you can go every 5 years.
Okay.
But because there's going to be buildup in your ductwork. The Zapper 5000, as we're calling it now. Do not tell my boss we've renamed his product. All right, so that is going to clean the airflow no matter what. But if it picks up stuff past there that's stuck in your ducts, you're absolutely right. It's going to spread that around. It's going to take longer for it to get to that whole clean house scenario. So I would highly recommend clean your ducts, put the Zapper in, and then that super filter is going to keep your ducts from getting dirty in the future.
Gotcha.
Actually, possibly go longer than 5 years.
Okay. Okay.
Depending on how you live, you know.
Well, this was awesome information. I'm sure everybody with burning questions is going to reach out to me, so we'll hop back on and address anything that we didn't cover. But this Germ Zapper 5000 was really my main question, so this was perfect.
All right. We should just quit everything we're doing and start a marketing company.
You know, I'm telling you, you can thank me later. I can just hear the Michael & Sons ads on my TV with Germ Zapper 5000 now. All right. Well, thanks, Frank. Get into your appointment, and I will talk.
Thanks for having me.
Yeah, no problem.
You rock.
Right. You do too. See you later. Bye.